game number 3 of the 4-game series. The Phillies won on Thursday night 9-4. Then the Phillies won on Friday night 2-1. So, we have 2 on this series. And pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Chris Sanchez, and pitching for the Braves tonight will be Chris Sales. And yeah, and the Braves got this game 78 and 57 in the season. The Braves in the game 61 and 74 in the season. And let's see if the Braves can try to win this game tonight and try to keep on their winning streak going and stuff like that. So here go the Braves start lineup. We have Julius and Propane, Matt Olson, Ronnie Cooper Jr., Ozzy Osbourne, Drake Baldwin, Sean Murphy, Michael Harris II, Nico Nacho Alvarez Jr., and Nick Allen. That is your Braves start lineup. What's up there? There's what's highlights. Yeah, so we got Jordan Simple Pick in the back for the Braves. The Braves were the Braves. Zero out start the first team go. It was saying you got the pitch when you're the single ready for running kids goes more than 1-0. It was saying you got the pitch you're the running kids goes more than 2-0. And it was saying you got the pitch you're the single there the foul to the 2-1. It was saying you got the pitch you're the single there with the 5 balls at 2-2. Oh guys, I'm gonna got the Vice over Judge you and I'm watching the Webster Sports Field of you. In the booth tonight for the broadcast we got Tom McCarthy and it's Tom McCarthy and Cole Havens tonight, no John Crow. And Christmas Sanders going to the Pittsburgh Jackson Rainbow. And Jackson will play flies out to left field. Weston Wilson. Oh, I forgot to say, y'all. Weston Wilson's playing left field tonight. And Marcel's playing second base. So no Bryson Stott tonight. And no Brandon Morris tonight. And no Max Kepler tonight. Just want to let y'all know that. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. The Braves plays the Braves. Without top of the first team go. Phillips Sanchez got a pitch in there for you make a rainbow in. Right now catches the strike one is 0-1. And Phillips Sanchez got another pitch in there for you make a rainbow in. Swinging the miss, and that strike two is 0-2. And Phillips Sanchez got another pitch in there for you make a rainbow in. Runner catches go to strike three. Phillips Sanchez in Madison's out. First strike out for Phillips Sanchez, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have a running for Jr. next to the Braves. The Braves has a base. 2 outs, start the first team go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch to the Cooney Jr. The Wade board. Runner catches goes the balls 1-0. And the Phillies are wearing the big stripers, and the Braves are wearing the dark blue ones. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in for you, Cooney Jr. The Wade board. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in for you, Cooney Jr. The Wade board. Right now, catches goes the ball two is a 2-1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in for you, Cooney Jr. The Wade board. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is a 2-2. And Christmas AJ got another pitch coming for the Phillies Bears. You swing that one goes right to the stands. That's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Christmas AJ's got another pitch coming for you. Cody Good, great board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Ronnie Cody Jr. is out. Second strikeout for Christmas AJ's 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So we have a score game with Jimmy moving on to the bottom of the first inning. Jimmy. It's the Phillies turning the bat, the Super Phillies new turning the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly Braves do hit the bat at the bottom of the first. Be Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper. Here you go, Phillies start runners. So we got Trey Turner, Castro, Bryce Harper, J2, Elmo, Nick Castellanos, Harrison Red play center field, Monster play second base, and West Coast play left field. And that's your Phillies start lineup. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have we come to bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies, and Philly fans of 8, 0 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. First Sam's got a pitch connect for Trey, great board. Ronnie Castellanos rolls 1-0. And Chris Harris another pitch connect for Trey, great board. Chris Harris another pitch connect for Trey, great board. Ronnie Castellanos on strike 1 is a 1-1. And Chris Harris another pitch connect for Trey, great board. Ronnie's Castellanos is a ball 2 is a 2-1. And Chris Harris another pitch connect for Trey, great board. Ronnie's Castellanos is a ball 3 is a 3-1. And Chris Harris another pitch connect for Trey, great board. And that is ball 4. And Trey Turner is walked and raised the first base for the Bills. This is Trey Turner's first walk of the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer, MVP, MVP, MVP. That one feet first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Chris Harris got a pitch connect for you, Swimmer, great board. Ronnie's catching good, the strike with is 0-1. What's up, Star Wars 99? And Chris Harris got another pitch connect for you, Swimmer, great board. Running is catching good as a ball is a 1-1. And Chris Harris on the pitch can avoid swing, great board. Swing and a miss, not strike two. It was a 1-2. And the Braves catcher tried to pitch over to the shortstop. The Braves catcher, Drake Bowen tried to pitch over to the shortstop. He tried to take out Trey Turner. As it tried to tag Trey Turner, Trey Turner take it home, and Trey Turner is saved at second base. This is Trey Turner's 33rd steal on the 21st season on second base. And the pitcher, Chris Harris steps on the mound. And Chris Harris on the pitch can play swing, great board. Rodney's catch goes ball 2 is a 2-2. And Chris Harris on the pitch can play swing, great board. Swing and a miss, not strike 3. Kyle moves out. Kyle will be 0-1 with your first strikeout. So coming next to the Phillies, we got your two-time MVP Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. You have 1 to on second base, 1 out, 5 on the first. He will Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. And Chris Harris got a pitch to play Bryce Grayboard. Swing and a miss, not strike 1 is 0-1. And Chris Harris got another pitch to play Bryce Grayboard. Swing and a miss, not strike 2 is 0-2. And Chris Harris on another pitch can play Bryce Grayboard. Rodney's catching goes as the balls 1-2. And Chris Harris on another pitch can play Bryce Grayboard. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0-1 with your first strikeout. Castleman and Bryce Harper both strike out. You didn't expect that to happen. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have JT Real next about the Phillies. We have 1 people on second base. 2 outs, 5 on the first. He will. Chris Harris got a pitch to JT Rayboard. Rodney's catch goes the balls 1-0. And Chris Harris got a pitch to JT Rayboard. And the catch and Jake Cole tried to pitch over to his third base. He tried to take out Trey Turner. Trey Turner takes it off, and he is safe at third base. And this is Trey Turner's 34th steal on the 21st season on third base. And Chris Harris got another pitch to JT Rayboard. Rodney's catch goes ball 2 is a 2-0. Come on, JT, you got Trey Turner at third base. Get him home. And this is right here. Drop him in if you got to right now. And Chris Harris another pitch for you, JT Rayboard. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 2-1. And Chris Harris another pitch for JT Rayboard. Rodney's catch goes on strike 2 is a 2-2. And Chris Ayers another pitch gonna go EJT already forward. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And JT Real's out. JT Real, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. And you stranded Trey Turner on third base. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So we have a scoreless game. We have a scoreless game. We still scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bat. Let's see if the Braves and will turn the bat at the top of the second. And the three Braves players in the bat at the top of the second will be Ozzie Osbourne, Jake Bowen, and Sean Murphy. Oh, Elvis, what up, Elvis? Elvis in the building. There goes Sweet D. Talking about the Braves. Yeah, come on, folks. Let me guess, Elvis. Elvis, you at home, right? You at home today, right, Elvis? So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Ozzie Osbourne's going to bat for the Braves. The Braves person Braves, 0. Top of the second, here we go. Cooper Sanchez is going to pitch, going to be Ozzie going for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike 1 is 0-1. Oh, you got the ball again? Damn, y'all only home? Jesus. Christopher Sanchez got another base, going to be Ozzie going for it. He's swinging that was a 5-1 to 0-2. And Christmas Sanders under the pitch going for your Ozzie going forward. Right that catch goes the balls of 1 and 2. And Christmas Sanders under the pitch going for your Ozzie going forward. That base will go right past Bryce Harper. I ain't trying. You get the lights up. It's like 3, so he's swinging that one, goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Ozzie Osbourne will advance to first base for the Braves. Ozzie Osbourne singles on the ground ball to shortstop Trey Turner. Dang it, Trey Turner! Why you have to mess with that play? So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Drake Bowen next to bat for the Braves. We got 1 break pan first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch, can they bring Drake away for it? Right now, catch goes the balls 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, can they bring Drake away for it? You swing it down, but that's a 5 balls and 1-1. And Cooper says he's gonna face with Drake Rayburn. And so that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Drake Boone will face the first base for the Braves. And Drake Boone singles on the ground ball to the center fielder Harrison Bader. And Ozzy Osbourne base second base. So the Braves have Drake Boone on first base, and Ozzy Osbourne's on second base. Dang it, Harrison. Oh, you playing the second for the thing on Thursday. Yeah. Wait, Keisha going to the Eagles game with you on Thursday? Cause you better, she home, so you know that's gonna be fun. Cause you're gonna be around your friends, and you know she be in there. So come up next to bat for the Braves. Yeah, come next to bat for the Braves. You have Sean Murphy next to bat for the Braves. We have Wade players on first base and second base. 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Phillies VS Atlanta got a pitch for Sean Murphy board. Right now, catch another strike one is 0-1. And Phillies VS Atlanta got another pitch for Sean Murphy board. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 0-2. The defense is not helping. Well, yeah, the defense is not helping again. You know how they go. They just be sucking them. And Christmas Stranger is going to pitch them for you, showing the way forward. And Sean Murphy asked for time on your own. Sean Murphy going to have in the back system of baseballs. And Christmas Stranger is going to pitch them for you, showing the way forward. Right now catches good as balls 1 and 2. He's in her friend. See to the tailgate party to in the season, right? And we can. And Christmas says in the Pittsburgh showing the wakeboard. Right now catches goes ball 2 is a 2 and 2. And Christmas says in the Pittsburgh showing the wakeboard. And Sean Murphy grounds into a double play. Yes. Sean Murphy grounds into a double play to the shortstop Trey Turner to the second base and Madison to the first base and vice versa in time. Ozzy Osbourne at base third base. Drake Boone's out at first second base. And Sean Murphy's out at first base. Yeah, I know. I'm about the Eagles too. I'm just like Keisha, man. I'm about the Eagles too, so. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris the second. Come next to bat for the Braves. We have one big player on third base. 2 outs, top of the first, top of the second. Here we go. Christmas Stage is going to pitch. Going to be Michael. Wait for it. That ball's in the third. The ball's 1-0. We're saying the Mets are losing. They're losing to some Marlins soon. And Christmas Stage is going to pitch. Going to be Michael. Wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And Christmas Sanchez is going to pitch for you, Michael going forward. And Michael Harris the second runs out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first baseman vice over in time. And Michael Harris second is out. And that's 3 outs to the Braves. So it's going to the Braves has the real scores game league Joe moving up to the bottom of the second league Joe. It's the Phillies turn the bat, the Super Phillies and return the bat at the bottom of the second. The 3 Philly Braves you got the bat at the bottom of the second. We Alabone, Nick Castellanos and Harrison Adam. I would say if I hit the lottery today, rather than we're gonna raise the win, we're gonna be in a party, having fun, and getting a lot of cool stuff for him. Well, the only way you can do that obviously you gotta buy a lottery ticket though. You gotta buy a lottery ticket and then you gotta make sure the numbers on the lottery, you gotta put the numbers on the lottery thingy. You do that, so you gotta buy a lottery ticket. So yeah, you gotta do that always. No, you're not singing. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alabama for the bat for the Phillies, no Phillies VS Atlanta Braves, 0 out. The second, here we go. For second, the pitch, we Alabama, so we did the bat 1-1. And for second, the pitch, Alabama bounce out to the third base, and not true hit. Alabama is the second to do the first in Madison time, and Alabama was out of 1-1. Coming next, the bat for the Phillies, you got Nick Cassiano next to the Phillies, no Phillies VS Atlanta, 1 out. By the second, here we go. Nick Dustin. For second, the pitch, we Cassiano, so the running catch goes strike 1. This is an official catch the right catch will go 1-1. This is an official catch the right catch will go 2-1. This is an official catch the Nick Cassiano flies out to the right fielder. Ronnie Collision, Nick Cassiano's out, Nick Cassiano 0-1. Coming next to the Phillies, we got Harris and Van next to the Phillies, no Phillies fans of A's, 2 outs. Bottom second, here we go. Chris Sales and Christian Harrison. Running catch goes rolls on him. And Chris Sales and Christian Harrison. Running catch goes strike goes Mulligan. And Chris Sales and Christian Harrison. Running catch goes ball 2-1. And Chris Sales and Christian Harrison swinging the miss, and that's strike 2 with a 2-2. And Chris Sales and the pitch going to be Harrison going forward. And Harrison batting strikes on the foul team. And Harrison batters out. Harrison batting 0-1 with your first strikeout. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So we have a scoring game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bat. Let's see what the Braves do. They turn the bat top of the third. The 3 Braves players in the bat top of the third will be Nacho Alvarez Jr., Nick Allen, and Jerickson Pompeo. Oh, invite me home. What's up? Start out this system and then Taylor go movies. I know, right? He's always. And some stars are good for you. Continue doing. I know, right? Yeah, every I say Wednesday, whenever, maybe they're damn sure. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you're talking about where is Wednesdays? I don't even know what Wednesdays is. Wednesdays hasn't been to this whole series. Either when they're Thursday night, he wasn't there. What did I think Wednesday was there Thursday, but Wednesday wasn't there yesterday. Oh, and now you're not even here today, so. So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Nacho Alvarez Jr. for the bat for the Braves, the Braves for the Braves. 0 outs, top of the third, here we go. Chris Sales and the pitch between Nacho, running catch with a strike to 1. Chris Sales and the pitch between Nacho, swings the 5-2. Chris Sales and the pitch between Nacho, swings the miss, and that's strike 3. And Nacho Alvarez is out. Third strikeout for Chris Sanchez, 3 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Nick Allen connects the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays on base, 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Chris Sanchez got a pitch in for yeah, look away for it. Right now, catching another strike 1 is 0-1. And Chris Sanchez got a pitch in for yeah, look away for it. And Nick Allen grounds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, due to the first baseman, right over in time. And Nick Allen is out. Yeah, I think I was going yard today. We'll see pretty soon. If that's what you're saying, your favorite player going yard, hey, I'll take that one. Because I mean, you know, yeah, go like this, and the hat doesn't fall my head. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Jerickson Pompeo next to bat the Braves. The Braves plays on base, 2 outs, top of the third, here we go. Little Sanchez got a pitch in with Jerickson away for it. Right now, catching those balls, 1 of them. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch swing during the single way forward. He's swinging down when that's a 5 ball, it's a 1-1. And it was it. I got my lottery ticket. And I feel lucky. Did you get some? I haven't played the lottery and stuff like that. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch swing during the single way forward. He's swinging down was a 5 ball, it's a 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Georgia single way forward. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Jerickson Popeye will race the first base for the Braves. Jerickson Popeye singles on the short line drive to the center fielder Harrison Bader. Harrison Bader, yet again, you always. That's not a damn. They get fine. Right there, yeah. Next to bat for the Braves, we have Madison next to bat for the Braves. We got one great pan first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in there, breaking back, wait for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls, 0-1. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in there, breaking back, wait for it. Run that catches the balls, 1-1. So you wanna know what you see? I was trying to play with your head because you have to drink and you're not eating no food of us. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in there, boom, wait for it. And Madison grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner and threw it to the first base and right up in time. And Madison is down. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So we still have a close game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the back. Let's see what the Phillies do to turn the back at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players do at the back at the bottom of the third via Monty Sosa, Weston Wilson, and Trey Turner. Monty Sosa will start line, Weston Wilson will start line, and Trey Turner has a walk and 2 stolen bases. Well, the good thing is you spending time with your girlfriend, so that's a good thing. You spend time with your girlfriend, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I was a big time for my girlfriend, probably next month or 20 or so. But I'm going to need to be there. I need it for myself anyway, so. Probably said a home run's coming soon. Oh, you feel it? Okay, I wonder who's going to hit the home run then. I think I spend time with her in my prayers. Like, I know you said with me that counts, and then you said Keisha too. Here we go, guys. So we had Amanda Sosa coming in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Return gonna pitch in there, but you run the wait for it. Ronnie's catches another strike 1-0-1. And Chris Sale got another pitch connected by around the great board. And Martin Sosa flies out to the center fielder. Michael Harris second. And Martin Sosa's out. Martin Sosa 0-1. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Weston Wilson next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, 5 in the third. Here we go. Chris Sale got a pitch gonna be Weston ready for it. Ronnie's catches go to strike 1 is 0-1. And Chris Sale got another pitch gonna be Weston ready for it. Ronnie's catches go to the balls 1-1. And Chris Sale got another pitch gonna be Western ready for it. Swinging the mids, and that's strike 2 to 1 and 2. And Chris Sale got another pitch to Western ready for it. Western Wilson asked for a timeout, yo. And Western Wilson can rev in the back system on base phones. And Chris Sale got another pitch to be Western ready for it. You swing it down, that's the 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Chris Sale got another pitch gonna be Western ready for it. Ronnie's catches goes to ball 2 was a 2 and 2. Each game you getting better and better. Like when you get mad when circles playing mad. I do get mad. I be like getting pissed. Yeah, you know. When I first started doing the Phillies live plays in 22 and in 2020, I was like, okay, I don't know how to say the Phillies players name right. I don't know none of this stuff I'm doing, but hey. You swing it down and go high here, go wave it at that ball. It's going, gone! So, home run for Weston Wilson, and the Phillies are on the board. And you called it, Elvis. You said somebody going to hit a home run. It was coming. You were correct, Elvis. And so scores, the Braves are 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And the Phillies, we get their first run score in the top of the third. In the bottom of the third, thanks to Weston Wilson's solo home run. Weston Wilson got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. This is Weston Wilson's third home run on the 2020 season on the 5 balls to center field, and that was one of the Phillies. Elvis called. He said home was coming soon. He felt it, and look what happened, yo. Shout out to Elvis VI for that one. He called it was a home run coming. He knew it, and that had to be Weston Wilson out of all people. Coming up next about the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next about the Phillies, and the Phillies VS Atlanta. 1 out, 5 in the third, here we go. Chris Sale's got a pitch in there for you, trying to get ready for it. Yeah, you swing it down, goes right into the grass, and it goes all the way to the wall. Trey Turner runs on first, stop a second. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a hit. And Trey Turner got a hit. He's 1 for 1, yo. This is Trey Turner's 30th double on the 21st season on the short line drive to the right fielder, Ronnie Coon Jr. So I'm going to take a simple double. Coming next about the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swilling. MVP. Got 1 free player, second base. 1 out, 5 in the third, here we go. Chris Sale got a pitch in the base, moving, ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike 1 is 0-1. And Chris Sale got another pitch in the base, moving, ready for it. Ronnie's catch is good. That ball's in the dirt. That ball's in the dirt. Is a ball's 1-1. Here, Kyle's going to hit one. God expect Weston Wilson to hit someone. Damn. I know Weston Wilson was due for a home run. He was due for 1. Weston Wilson had 2. He was due for another one. And Chris Sale got another pitch in the place. So we're ready for it. Everybody's hitting. Everybody's hitting. Riley's catch goes to ball 2 is a 2-1. And Chris Harris on another pitch gonna be smooth away for it. Riley's catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-1. And Fernandez is like, I wasn't catching that long. And Chris Harris on another pitch gonna be smooth away for it. He's swinging that one as a 5 balls, a 3-2. That's a full count. MVP. No, he ain't got no those. And Chris Harris got another pitch gonna be. And Chris Harris got another pitch gonna be smooth with the board. Swing in the mids, and that's strike 3. And Castro was out. Castro, you 0 for 2 with your second strikeout. I mean, Chris Harris got a home run knocked him back with Wilson. That is just hilarious. Weston Wilson is the only person that took Chris Harris' yard. Like, to make him look like he can't pitch shit. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, got your 2-time MVP, right? So next to bat for the Phillies, then got 1 free player, second base, 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation. And Chris Harris got the pitch, getting up for you, right? So ready for it. Really? And Bryce Harper grounds out softly to the third base with Nacho Alvarez Jr. returning to the first base and Madison in time. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. And you strike Trey Turner on second base. And that's the out to the Phillies. So it's more the Braves have 0. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turning red. Let's see the Braves, and they would turn the red at the top of the fourth. And that was one of the Phillies. And the 3 Brave players in the red top of the fourth will be Ronald Clean Jr., Ozzie Osbourne, and Drake Baldwin. Oh, yeah, I gotta tell y'all something, guys. Hold on. So let me tell y'all something, guys. So I was talking to my girlfriend today. I was talking to my girlfriend Naomi on the phone today. And she was telling me that she texted me today and said that her PS3 came, that she ordered for Amazon, eBay came today. We were talking on the phone about her, and the PS3 came today. And she said they're all loving everything. So a PS3 not just a console, that plays only just PS3 games, but also it's a video game console slash Blu-ray player. So it can play PS3 games and it can play a Blu-ray DVD. So she was happy about that. So but then she said what she gonna do with the other one that she has the one that's broken. I said you can get rid of that, trash that one. Then you can't get a fix, trash that one then. Yeah, so that's exciting. But I told you get some more Doctor Who DVDs on the Blu-ray, but I said she's gonna get more of the regular DVDs because Yeah, so we're talking about that today. So then we talk about a bunch of other stuff. So but still we're talking about Doctor Who and everything. So. It's early, more homework's coming. I'll be ready. I gotta run. Where you going with that, Moose? To come at the bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Cooley Jr. for the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays on Braves. 0 top the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch for you, Cooley Jr. Running, swinging away the strike with 0-1. Christopher Sanders got a pitch for you, Cooley Jr. Running catch goes strike 2 is 0-2. Christopher Sanders got a pitch for you, Cooley Jr. Ready for it. And Ronnie Cool Jr. grounds out to the third base of Alabama, who due to the first base and vice over in time. And Ronnie Cool Jr. is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Braves. We have Ozzy Osbourne next to bat the Braves. And Wade first on base. One out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez is going to pitch. Going to be Ozzy Gurley board. Ronnie catches goes the ball. 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez is going to pitch. Going to be Ozzy Gurley board. And so that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Ozzy Osbourne will race to first base for the Braves. And Ozzy Osbourne singles on the ground ball to the center fielder Harrison Bader. Harrison Bader really again. That time Harrison Bader must have never played. I'm gonna try to die for that shit. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we had Drake Bowling next to the bat for the Braves. We have one way play on first base, one out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in the way Drake ready for it. He's swinging that on the foul was on one. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in the way Drake ready for it. Swing and the miss, not strike one. Swing and the miss, not strike two is on two. And Drake Bowling got a and Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in the way Drake ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's the balls 1 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in the way Drake ready for it. And Christopher Sanchez threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that Ozzy Osbourne didn't get the first base bag. They contend number 1 at first base. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in the way Drake ready for it. He swung it down when that's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in the way Drake. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in the way Drake ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2. It's a 2 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in the way Drake ready for it. He swung it down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Jake Bowman will race to first base for the Braves. And Jake Bowman singles on the ground ball to the right fielder Nick Castellanos. And Ozzy Osbourne races to third base, taking Nick Castellanos. And the Braves had Jake Bowman on first base and Ozzy Osbourne on third base. Players the corner down. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Sean Murphy next to bat for the Braves. We got Braves players on first base and third base. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in the way Sean Gray board. Right now catches goes the balls 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in the way Sean Gray board. And Sean Murphy grounds into a double play. Yes. Sean Murphy goes into a double play to the shortstop. Trey Taylor to the first base of Bryce Harper. Jake Baldwin's out of second base. Sean Murphy's out of first base. And that's 3 out to the Braves. So it's going the Braves at 0. The Phillies at 1-1. Moving on to the bottom of the pool, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see if the Phillies can do turn the red at the bottom of the pool. It's still 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do at the red at the bottom of the pool. Be JT Real 2. Al Boone and Nick Castellanos. JT Real's over 1 with the strikeout. Al Boone's over 1 and Nick Castellanos over 1. Alright, so coming to the bat for the Phillies, we had JT Real for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the pool. Here we go. Chris Harris got the pitch, going to play JT Wayboard. Ronnie's catch go to strike 1 is 0-1. And Chris Harris got the pitch, going to play JT Wayboard. Ronnie's catch go to strike. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-1. And Chris Harris got the pitch, going to play JT Wayboard. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 is a 2-1. And Chris Harris another pitch going to play JT Wayboard. He swing it down, that's a 5 balls and 2-2. Come on, JT, get ahead. Shout out to the 5 people. Shout out to the 5 people watching with 5 rights. And Chris Harris another pitch going to play JT Wayboard. Ronnie's catching go to strike 3, and JT Real is out. JT Real, you're 0 for 2 with your second strikeout. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Adam Boone. For next, the bat of the Phillies, we got no Philly players on base. 1 out, top, bottom of the board. Here we go. Chris Harris got a base and they play Alex Rayboard. Ronnie's catch is on the strike 1 is 0-1. And Chris Harris got another pitch. Chris Harris got another pitch going to play Alex Rayboard. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Chris Harris another pitch going to play Alex Rayboard. He swing it down when that's a 5 balls 0-2. Yeah, when we think of Chris Harris, y'all be talking about the baseball player, not the YouTuber Chris Harris, because that's all. No, we're not talking about. We're talking about CJ Sims looking at him. Same room, soon. And Chris Harris and the pitch connect for you, Allegory Boy. Why did catch those balls 1 and 2? It's a YouTube with the same name as the baseball player. It's the baseball player, so. And Chris Harris and the pitch connect for you, Allegory Boy. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Chris Harris and the pitch connect for you, Allegory Boy. Ronnie's catching over the strike 3, Alabama was out. Alabama, you open 2 with your first strikeout. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies. No Phillies VS Atlanta. 2 rounds, top of the bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. Chris Harris got a pitch connect for Castellanos, great boy. He swings that one, goes right to the stands, and that's a 5 balls 0 and 1. And we caught that with his hand right at the end. Like, woo! We caught that one. Rookie did. And Chris Harris got a pitch connect for Castellanos, great boy. He swings that one, that's a 5 balls 0 and 2. And Chris Harris and the pitch connect for Castellanos, great boy. All these categories balls 1 and 2. And Chris Harris and the pitch for Castellanos, great boy. All these categories are strike 3. Nick Castellanos down. Nick Castellanos, you're over 2 with your first strikeout. That's 3 up to the Phillies, so still scores anyway, gentlemen. That's 3 up to the Phillies, so the score the Braves have 0, the Braves have 1-1. That's the end of the fourth league, gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth league, gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the red, the 6 the Braves, and even the turn the red, top of the Braves. And the 3 Braves players do the red, top of the Braves with Michael Harris II, Nacho Alvarez Jr., and Nick Allen. Yo, it's the boy who's coming on my web videos. What's up, Slim Fat Boy? QB? What's up, man? Are you from Northeast? I'm from Seattle. Nice. Welcome to the stream for the first time. And shout out to 3 people watching even the 6 legs. I looked up and when you guys make the Mariners. Oh, yeah. Your team. I forgot you from Seattle, yeah. You didn't respect the Mariners when they came to Philadelphia. That was horrible. You made your team look bad. That making the way the Braves look bad can make the Braves look bad. The first 2 games Thursday and Friday, so now this is just this is game 3 out of 4, so So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris second. Coming up the bat for the Braves, the Braves plays on base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Michael Ray Boyd. Miss Ball does 0-1. Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Michael. Swinging and miss, not strike 2 is 0-2. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch by Michael Ray Boyd. Swinging and miss, not strike 3. And Michael Harris second is out. 4 strikeout for Christmas Sanders, 4 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Nacho Alvarez Jr. connects the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays on base. Well, out top of the fifth, here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Nacho going forward. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, 0-1. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Nacho going forward. Runner catching goes, balls 1-1. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Nacho going forward. Runner catching goes, ball 2 is a 2-1. As if that way, he said, you all cool about it? Yeah, I was. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Nacho going forward. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. grounds out to the first baseman, Vice over. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. is out. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Nick Allen connects to bat for the Braves. The Braves plays on base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Allen going forward. Runner catches goes, the balls 1-0. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Allen going forward. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-1. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Allen going forward. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch by Allen going forward. And Nick Allen asked for time on you. Nick Allen, you're rapping the red to 1 base moves. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Allen going forward. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Allen going forward. You swing that one, that's another 5-0, still 1 and 2. And Christmas Angels and Olympics dinner for your Allegory Board. Ryder catches the roll 2 with a 2 and 2. And Christmas Angels and Olympics dinner for your Allegory Board. Ryder catches the roll 3 is a 3 and 2 is a full count. And Christmas Angels and Olympics dinner for your Allegory Board. Ryder catches goes to strike 3 and they go to zone. Big strike out for Christmas Angels for Arcades. And that's the answer for the Braves. So the score of the Braves up to was the Phillies at 1-1. And we go to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red, and see the Phillies will turn the red at the bottom of the fifth. The 3 Philly Braves who red at the bottom of the fifth. We Harrison Bader, Amon Sosa, and Weston Wilson. And Harrison Bader is over 1 with strikeout, Amon Sosa over 1. And Weston Wilson is over 1 with a home run and RBI to run. Oh, Star Wars me, Slim Fat, Boy, QB, and QB me, Star Wars 99. Get to know each other and everything. He's the one who watches my my shorts and stuff. And I've been a Phillies fan too since 1975. Seattle had no team until 77. Oh, okay, they didn't have the all generous until 1977. Oh, because you were a Phillies fan first. Okay, that makes sense. What do you know about the 75 Phillies? Ooh. There you go, way back with the Phillies. That's way back. That's 1975 Phillies. Ooh. The Phillies came to the World Series in 1980. Then the Phillies went back to the World Series again for I think 1993, and then they won the World Series back in 2008. Yeah, nobody talk about the 1993 Phillies. I was terrible. Come with the bat for the Phillies. We have Harrison Bader for the bat for the Phillies. The Phillies fans are made 0 outs, 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Chris Sale's got a pitch. Chris Sale's got a pitch. Going to be Harrison going forward. Rodney Catch goes balls 1-0. Chris Sale's going to pitch. Be Harrison going forward. Swinging that one. Swinging that one. That go right. Rodney Catch goes to strike 1-1. And Harrison and Chris Sale's going to pitch. Be Harrison. Swinging the mids, not strike 2 to 1-2. And Chris Sale's going to pitch. Be Harrison going forward. Swing the mids, not strike 3. Harrison Bader's out. Harrison Bader, 0 for 2, which is second strikeout. And I'm starting to like talk about the 1993 Phillies, because that was heartbreaking. I mean, you can talk about the 1980s Phillies, the 83 Phillies, but 1993 Phillies, you don't want to talk about that one. But 2008 Phillies, you can talk about that one, because they won the World Series, so we can definitely talk about that. So comment next to bat the Phillies. We have Amanda Sosa next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Chris Harris got a pitch there for you, Amanda. Great board. Amanda Sosa lines out to the left field and Jordan home play and Amanda Sosa out. Somebody told you 0 for 2. So coming on next, the battle of the Phillies, you have Weston Wilson against the battle of the Phillies. No Phillies versus the Rays. 2 outs, 5 in the 5th. Here we go. Chris Harris going to pitch for you. Weston ready for it. Ronnie's catch go. The strike one is 0-1. And Chris Harris another pitch going for you. Weston ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes as ball. Ronnie's catch goes as balls 1-1. And Chris Harris another pitch going for you. Weston ready for it. Swing and a base, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. Yeah, and the White Sox about the 1931 because it wasn't that great, even though John Cook was on the 1993 team anyway. We just don't really talk ever mention about that team when it comes to like I'm not weekend or something like that, then we mention all the people on that team. We don't really talk about it too much because, you know. And Chris Harris in the pitch for Weston Rainbow, and Weston was asked for Tyler Yo, Weston was driving the bad license on baseball. And Chris Harris in the pitch for Weston Rainbow. Rodney catch goes ball 2 is a 2-2. Yeah, they talk about the 1980 Phillies, the 83 one, but they talk about the 2008 Phillies, so the 93 one they don't talk about that much. And Chris Harris in the pitch for Weston Rainbow, and Weston was grounds out to the shortstop Miguel, who drew to the first base and battles in time, and Weston was down. And Weston Wilson, you 1 for 2. Weston Wilson, you 1 for 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's cool. The Braves have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the 6th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves and the Reds took the Braves and they returned the Reds top of 6. The 3 Braves players to the Reds top of 6. We Jewett, Simcoe Fair, Meadowson, and Ronnie Acuna Jr. So coming to the bat for the Braves, we have Drake and Pope in the bat for the Braves. The Braves fans are Braves, 0 outs, top of 6 here we go. Christopher Sanchez got the pitch connected with Drake and late for it. Run that catch goes strike 1 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got the pitch for Drake and late for it. He's swinging down when it's the 5 balls 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got the pitch connected with Drake and late for it. And swinging that one goes right in the glass and goes away to the wall. And the Jefferson will play once round first. Stop a second. Jefferson will go to W. This Jefferson prepares 12 double on the 21st season on the shot line drive to the left fielder of Weston Wilson. Nigga Wilson. And coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Meadows in the next to bat for the Braves. We got one base pass, second base, zeros. On top of the six, here we go. 50% is going to pitch connect for you make a ready boy. And swinging the Reds, Chris Mercedes, the pitch we make ready for right. Swinging the Reds, strike with 1. And the pitcher, Chris Mercedes, stuck in the mound. And Chris Mercedes, another pitch connect for you make a ready boy. Thanks for that was right to the grass, not single, and Meadows to advance to first base for the Braves. Thanks for that was right to the grass, all the way to long, Meadows was around first, stop a second. Meadows got a W on this Meadows is 36 double on 2020 season, long drive to the center fielder Harrison Van Dagan. And the Braves scored the runs, who scored the Braves have 1 run, the Braves have 1 tie base with them, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, we got you. And we got a 50 bomb, yo. We got a $50 super chat, yo. We got a 50 bomb, yo. We got a $50 super chat from DMV. Shout out to DMV with that one. The first $50 super chat ever, yo. What's it? Donna, thank you, Donna. And coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Coon next to bat the Braves, all the way playing the second base, 0 top of 6, here we go. Chris Sanders got a face for you, Coon Jr. Ronnie Catch goes balls 1-0. And Chris Sanders got a face for you, Coon Jr. Ronnie Catch goes strike 1-1. Chris Sanders got a face for you, Coon Jr. Ronnie Catch goes ball 2-1. Chris Sanders got a face for you, Coon Jr. Swinging at the 5 balls and 2-2. Chris Sanders got a face for you, Coon Jr. Ronnie Catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2, the full count. And Chris Sanders another pitch going to put 2 injury away board. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2. And Chris Sanders another pitch going to put 2 injury away board. And the running Coogan Jr. strikes out the foul 2. The one Coogan Jr. is out. First strikeout for Chris Sanders, 5 Ks. No, six strikeout for Chris Sanders, 6 Ks. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have LDL speaking this for the Braves and one base pass second base. One other top of the 6 in the middle, Chris Sanders got a pitch in the way out to go in for it. Swinging down with the 5 was on 1. Swinging down with the 5 was on 1. And Chris Sanders got a pitch in the way out to go in for it. And Chris Sanders got a pitch in the way out to go in for it. And Ozzy Osbourne grounds out to the third base and elbow who took the first base and rush over in time. And Ozzy Osbourne down. A battles to the base of the Braves. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we had Drake Bowles the next to bat the Braves. We have one way player for the Braves, 2 outs, top of the 6th, million. And Drake Bowles grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner through the first base and right over in time. And Drake Bowles out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score the Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 1-1. Top base for J. Joe, and that's moving on to the bottom of the 6th. Joe is the Phillies turn the red, the Phillies leave it turn the red at the bottom of the 6th. And the three Philly Braves do the red at the bottom of the 6th. We Trey Turner, Castro, and vice over. Trey Turner's going to run with a double, alone, and 2 stolen bases. Castro was over 2 with 2 strikeouts. And vice over over 2 with a strikeout. And Sam February King says also, and then Sam February King says, it's always good to see, get to know of you. Yeah, if you get to know him a little bit too. Yeah, Sam February King, you should definitely come back to more of my Philly streams because they're really fun though. But you never came down the streets at the beginning of the season though. At least you're here now, so. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner in the bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans, no Rays, 0. Bottom of the 6th, and we're sitting in the bench going to play Trey Grayboard. Running catching those balls, one of them. And Chris Hayes in the bench going to for you, Trey Grayboard. Running catching those strike one is 1-1. And Chris Hayes in the bench going to for you, Trey Grayboard. Running catching those ball 2-1. And Chris Hayes in the bench going to for Trey Grayboard. And Chris Hayes is going to pitch going for you, Trey Grayboard. As defending judge, you know. Yeah, and then the Eagles game on Thursday, Eagles and Cowboys, yeah. He's three that was right. Bounce on the top of the wall. Trey Turner went first. Stop and say Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got another hit. Trey Turner's 2-for-2. This is Trey Turner's 31 W on the 25 season with a shot drive to the left field. Drinking from there. Trey Turner got another W in this game. Trey Turner going off 2-for-2. Yeah, defending world championships, you know. So coming up next, if you have the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Sword, MVP, MVP, MVP. And then we got 1 second base, 0, 1 out, bottom of the 6, here we go. First series of the pitch, and then we swung with Green Board. And Kyle Sword grounds out to the first base, and Rattles, and Kyle Sword was out. Kyle Sword 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. But Trey Turner raced the third base. First day won 46 to 11. Damn! First day went off today, Cosmo. So coming next about the Phillies, you got your 2,000 MVP right over next about the Phillies. You have 1 P player in the base, 1 out, 5 to 6 if you go Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation. Come on, Vice, get Trey home. And Chris Harris at the pitch, going to Vice, great board. And Rice Summer goes into Rice Summer after you got into a double play. Rice Summer goes into a double play to the first base of Middleton to the catcher Jake Bowman. Jake turns out the home plate. And Rice Summer was out early at the first base. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the Phillies scored the Phillies. The Braves have 1-1. The Phillies have 1-1 tie base against the Jones. That's the end of the 6th inning. Moving on to the 7th inning game. As the Braves turn around to the Braves the turn around top 7. The 3-way Braves in the red top 7 be Sean Murphy. Mother had a second and Nacho Alvarez Jr. So, coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Sean Murphy for the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays the Braves, 0 top 7. Here we go. Crystal Sands going to pitch for Sean Murphy, but running catch goes to 1-0. Crystal Sands in the pitch for Sean Murphy, but he's swinging down to the 5 balls 1-1. And Crystal Sands in the pitch for Sean Murphy, but he's swinging down to the 5 balls 1-2. And Crystal Sands in the pitch for Sean Murphy, but running catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2. That's a full count. And Christmas saying the history showing the way for running Christmas roll 2 2 2. Christmas saying the history showing the way for swinging the Bible 2 2. And Christmas saying the history showing the way for swinging the Bible 2 2 2. And Christmas saying is going to face the way out the show the good boy. Ready. Anyone Murphy. Any Murphy. So coming next to the Braves, we have Michael Harris second coming next to the Braves, the Braves plays the Braves, 1 out, top of 7, here we go. People saying is that pitch being Michael Braves forward, swinging the Rays, that strike 1 for 1. And people saying that the pitch being Michael Braves forward, swinging the Rays, and that strike 2 is 0 2. Yeah, how much you have confidence in the bullpen for the Phillies? It's like a mixture we here and there. It's like, some days they will be good, next minute they be terrible. Because we're saying that the pitch being Michael Harris second great forward. And Michael Harris the second good taking the pitch being Michael great forward. And Michael Harris the second has my time with Michael Harris second rubbing the better with the weight room. He was saying that the pitch being Michael great forward. Swinging the base and not strike three. And Michael Harris second is out. 8 strikeout because we're saying he has 8 Ks. And coming next to bat for the Braves, we had Nacho Alvarez Jr. next to bat the Braves make the Rays. 2 outs, top of 7, here we go. It was saying that pitch between Nacho going for running catch going strike 1. It was saying that pitch between Nacho going forward. And Nacho Alvarez goes out to the third base. Alvarez who took the first base, the vice over in time. And Nacho Alvarez is down. That's the outs for the Braves. The Braves at 1-1. The Phillies at 1-1. Time is going to go. Here we go to the bottom of 7. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies even turn the red at the bottom of 7. The 3 Phillies players to the red at the bottom of 7 will be JT Reno. Alvarez with Nick Castellanos. JT is over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Alvarez is over 2 with strikeout. And Nick Castellanos over 2 with strikeout. So come at the back for the Phillies. We had JT Wheeler looking back for the Phillies. No Phillies versus the Braves. 0 outs. Bottom of the 7. Here we go. So pitching change for the Braves. So Chris Sales going to pitch tonight. Going to pitch for the Braves with Tyler Kinley. So Tyler Kinley got a pitch for JT running catch the ball 1-0. Tyler Kinley going to pitch for JT running catch the ball 2-0. Tyler Kinley going to pitch for JT running catch the ball 3-0. Tyler Kinley going to JT running catch the ball strike 1-3-1. Tyler Kinley going to pitch for JT running catch the ball strike 2-3-2 for count. Tyler Kinley going to pitch for JT that's for time. JT going to drive the batter to the base. So Tyler Kinley going to pitch for JT going to swing the base and now strike 3. JT was out. JT really 0 for 3 was your third strikeout. And say go to the service, he needs to know when the pitch needs the hook even before the manager. The coming next to the Phillies, got elbow next to the Phillies, no Phillies versus Rays. Without 5 to 7, here we go. Tyler King got a pitch for the great boy, so that was a 5 was the 0-1. And Tyler King got a pitch for the great boy. You swing that was a 5 was 0-2. And Tyler King got a pitch for the great boy. That a ball match for Tyler, that a ball give up in the battle since more base runs. And Tyler King got a pitch for the great boy. Running catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Tyler King got a pitch for the great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Alabama was out. Alabama, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. That's the 4 view. Watch the straight with the 7 ways. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos and next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies versus the Rays. 2 outs. The bottom of the 7. Here we go. Nick does stick. Chris Sales and pitch with Castellanos. Wait for it. Running catch goes balls 1-0. Oh, we got 10 basemen on the bullpen for the Phillies. And Tyler Kinley got a little pitch for you Castellanos way for it. You swinging the miss, and that's strike 1 is a 1-1. And Tyler Kinley got a pitch for you Castellanos way for it. And Nick Castellanos lines out to the third base and Dr. Alvarez Jr. Nick Castellanos is down. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. And that's the answer to the Phillies. So it's going the Braves at 1-1. The Phillies at 1-1. Tie base with ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the red. The 6th, the Braves turn the red, top of the 8th. And the 3 Braves plays in the red, top of the 8th will be Nick Allen, Jonathan Probert, and Matt Olson. A pitch change for the Phillies. So Crystal State is that pitcher tonight. Going to pitch for the Phillies will be Taylor Banks. And Crystal State, okay, so Crystal State is 1 space, 7 hits, 1 0 balls, 8 strikeouts, and 0 home runs, and a 2.66 ERA. So coming up the bat for the Braves, so pitching change, so Marcelo is going to pitch here for Nick Evans. So we got Marcelo going to come to bat for the Braves. The Braves players away, 0 outs, top of the 8th, he will. Taylor Banks going to pitch for you, Marcelo going forward. He's swinging down with the 5-1. And Taylor Banks going to pitch for you, Marcelo going forward. Running catch goes the balls 1-1. And Taylor Banks going to pitch for you, Marcelo going forward. He's swinging down with the 5 balls of 1 and 2. That was your bag. I did a favor for Keisha's mom, let's go. And oh, you did something for Keisha's mom, okay. You good for his mom? And Taylor Banks got another pitch good for you. What's up, great boy? Right there catching us roll 2 is a 2-2. And Taylor Banks got another pitch good for you. What's up, great boy? He's swinging that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Chris Taylor Banks and the pitch going for you. So Taylor Banks and the pitch going for you. So going forward. Right, that catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2 is a full count. Look at the rest of the notes. The rest of the ball. He would have gave us 758, 57. And Taylor Banks and the pitch going for you. So going forward. And Marcelo's doing the flies out to left field of Western Woods, and Marcelo's doing his own. Yeah, I miss mustache too, Melvin. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we had Jerickson for Franklin, the bat for the Braves, the Braves plays the Braves, 1-0, top of the 8th, here we go. Taylor Banks going to pitch, going for Jerickson going forward. And Jerickson for Fan flies out to the center field with Harrison Vetter, and Jerickson for Fan zone. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Meadows next to the bat for the Braves, the Braves versus the Braves, 2 outs, top of the 8th, here we go. Taylor Banks got a pitch, going for you, man, get ready for it, get ready for it. Right there catching those balls with them. And Taylor Banks got a pitch, going for you, man, get ready for it. Right there catching those balls too, the 2-0. As always, I enjoy your short acting views. I comment on them dudes. All you do was nice. And Taylor Banks got another pitch going for you, man, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Matt Olson will base the first base for the Braves. And Matt Olson singles on the ground ball to center field, Harrison Vetter. Okay, Collins gonna play too. For the Braves, coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Coon Jr. next to bat the Braves, a one-way player first base, 2 outs, top 8, here we go. Taylor Bates got a pitch, going to Coon Jr. the right board. Right there catches those balls, 1-0. And Taylor Bates got a pitch, going to Coon Jr. the right board. Right there catches those strike 1-1. And Taylor Bates got a pitch, going to Coon Jr. the right board. Right there catches the strike 2 is 1-2. This is shows that gotta admit this game is born and you know the action was go. I know it's gonna work. The game's still tied at 1. This kind of happened. This happened last night too, when the game was tied at 1. Then in the bottom of the 8th, the Phillies started hitting the second run, and then boom, we like, and then when they get to the 9th inning, the Phillies, then whoever came in the 9th inning kind of striked out the 3 Braves batters, and that's how the game ended like that. And Santa Bates gonna pitch for you, ready for it. And 10 minutes left and 10 minutes in the pitch for Coon Jr. ready for it. And Ronald Coon Jr. guards into the fourth out, into the shortstop, turning through to the second base, and Ronald Sosa and Matt Wilson's out of the second base. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So it's the Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 1-1. Tie base with ladies and gentlemen. That's the end. It moves on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies will turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. The 3 Philly players in at the bottom of the 8th will be Harrison Vader, Amanda Sosa, and Weston Wilson. Harrison Vader's over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Amanda Sosa's over 2, and Weston Wilson's over 2 with a home run. Another man to run. We're not in the ninth inning yet, Elvis. We didn't get to ninth inning yet, so we can't say extra innings yet. We ain't get to ninth inning yet, so. And what's the bad boy? Can we say pitchers do? Yeah. And what you saying? But we can't say that yet because we didn't get to ninth inning yet, so we can't say that yet. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Vader for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. So pitch change for the Braves. So Tyler King is gonna pitch tonight for the Braves will be Pierce Johnson. So Pierce Johnson gonna pitch for Harrison Wade for Ronnie Kent goes straight with one. Pitch Johnson gonna pitch Harrison Ronnie Sweet left five on two. Pitch Johnson gonna pitch Harrison Sweet left five on still on two. Pitch Johnson gonna pitch Harrison Wade for Harrison Valley grounds out to the shortstop. Brother Roger who goes to first base and Madison in time. And Harrison Valley is Harrison Valley, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. So we got Bryson Stott with pinch hit by Marlon Sosa. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next to bat the Phillies. So Phillies versus the Rays. 1 out, bottom 8, here we go. Pierce Johnson got the pitch in there, Bryson Stott, great for it. Brandon catch goes the balls 1 out. Oh, we got Johan Durham warming up the bullpen. Hey, number 59, come on, yo. He's the second one here. And Pierce Johnson got the pitch for you. Stott, great for it. Riley's catch goes the ball 2 to 2 out. And Pierce Johnson got the pitch, and everybody Stott, great for it. Riley's catch goes to strike 1 to 2-1. And Pierce Johnson got the pitch, and Stott, great for it. He swung that was a 5 balls at 2-2. I know, but no one's scoring right now. I see Harvey coming through in the end. Well, let me say first over doing that won't work. And Pierce Johnson got the pitch, and Stott, great for it. Bryson Stott next to a time of your Bryson Stott grabbing the man on 6 more base holes. And Pierce Johnson got another pitch, and Brady Stott, get ready for it. Riley catch goes ball 3 is a 3 and 2 is a full count. And Pierce Johnson got another pitch, and Brady Stott, get ready for it. He swung that one to 5 balls at 3 and 2. And Pierce Johnson got another pitch, and Brady Stott, get ready for it. And he swung that one, that's another 5. Swinging that one goes right into the stands, and that's another 5 balls, still 3 and 2. Cause this is the station heavy listening to Phillies. She's so fly. Oh wow, Elvis. This is the station heavy listening to Phillies. She's so fly. And Pierce Johnson in the Pittsburgh side away board. You swing that one, that's another 5 balls, still 3 and 2. And Pierce Johnson got that pitch in the for his start away board. And that is ball 4. Bryson Stott is walking who rests the first base for the field. This is Bryson Stott's first ball of the game. Okay, we got another pitch in the room. So Brandon Marsh will pitch hit for Weston Wilson. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 big player at first base. 1 out, bottom 8, here we go. Yeah, it's definitely getting tense on Slim Fat Boy on QB. And Pierce Johnson got a pitch to everybody Marsh, great boy. Rodney catch goes the balls 1 out. And then I was not too hard, because this is a station of heavy, that will so to Macho, she's so far. Yeah, I was. And Pierce Johnson got another pitch, and everybody Marsh, great boy. Swinging and miss, and that strike 1 is a 1 and 1. Yeah, this getting tense, yo. And Phillies Johnson gonna pitch gonna bring Morris Gary Boone. And Phillies Johnson gonna pitch over to his first base and Reynolds and to make sure that Bryson starting out the first base bag, being to number 1 at first base. And Phillies Johnson gonna pitch gonna bring Morris Gary Boone. Running catches on this ball too is a 2-1. And Phillies Johnson gonna pitch gonna bring Morris Gary Boone. This way that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Brandon Marshall makes the first base for the Bills. Now, this is a wild punch, little grapefruit packet thingy that my friend Tony gave me. I didn't even never used it, but I said, let me use it tonight. And as we're swinging the running with that single, the Brandon Marshall makes the first base for the Bills. Brandon Marshall got a hit, he's going for yo. And Brandon Marshall singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, Ronald Cooley Jr. And Bryson started base to third base. So the Phillies got Brandon Marshall on first base and Bryson started on third base. Phillies in the corners now. And we got the Braves pitching coach coming to the mound to talk to Pierre Johnson. That ain't good. Yeah, it's time for you ever to drink some beer for good long. You know that it's time for you to do that. They got Dingley on the road for the Braves. Yeah, no, you it's time to do that. It's working, so can we, says that Beer's working. Yeah, but I was at the bar with his girlfriend, so, And coming next to battle the Phillies, we got Trey Tony next to battle the Phillies. We got Philly Phillies on first base, third base. 1 out, about here we go. Phillies Johnson got a pitch between Trey Raybourn. He's swinging that with a 5-1. Come on, Trey Turner, get Bryson Stott home. Let's make these moves out of here. Yeah, but we only got one. We got one more game tomorrow, guys. So this is game 3 out of 4. So we got one more. Got one more game tomorrow. So And Peter Johnson gonna pitch gonna play Trey Raybourn. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 4-game set. So 4-game series. Like that. And swing it out with the 5-0-2. And Pierre Johnson gonna pitch gonna bring Trey Raybourn. Riders catch goes balls 1 and 2. Yeah, so this is game 3 out of 4. So I'm gonna see your hats on they can have it here. You want the director to come out of there like that? He runs they want here. And Trey Turner and Pierre Johnson gonna pitch gonna bring Trey Raybourn. He's swinging down with the 5-1 and 2. And the Star Wars showed up back up. Star Wars saying, come on, Trey. Come on, Trey Turner. Come on, Trey. And Pierre Johnson gonna pitch gonna bring Trey Raybourn. And that's not what we wanted. Running got to go to strike 3. Trey turns out. Trey Turner, you 2 for 3 with your first strikeout. Easy said, go Bills, yep. Go Bills always. Then you got Bryson coming to the mound to talk to Pierre Johnson. And he's taking out the game. 15 change for the Braves. Hit the like button and sub, y'all. Please help us this out. Yeah, help me out, y'all. Yeah, you guys are at 2.3K, y'all. So I'm trying to get the 2.4K, yo. If y'all can help me out, that'd be great. Appreciate if you can sub, yo. You can get the 2.4K, yo. That'd be nice. Yeah, guys, I want to get trying to get the 2.4K by the end of the year, guys. So that would be nice if we can do that. If we can try to do that. Who's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Pikachu. So pitch change for the Braves. So Pierce Johnson done pitch for the night. Come to pitch for the Braves. Be doing. So coming up next, the Beverly Finish. You got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Sword. MVP, MVP, MVP. Got Philly players on first base and third base. 2 outs. Top bottom of the 8. Here we go. Then we got the pitch going to break forward. Ready for it. Why this catch goes well as well. So, oh, you like me too? Oh, yeah, me too is good. Yeah. Elvis, you like Pikachu as well? Yeah, I like Victor because he's versatile. Oh yeah. And then we got the pitch gonna base forward great board. You swing it out with the Bibles 1-1. And then we got the pitch base forward great board. Why this catch goes ball 2, the 2-1. Yeah. That's what that. Yeah. I don't really. No, we gotta think of Mewtwo. We gotta think of Mewtwo. Would be with the Rocket team, yeah, the Team Rocket and stuff. And then we got another pitch gonna first one with the rainboard. The Castro lines out sharply to the right fielder, really crazy. Castro was Castro, when you over 4 with your second strikeout, and you stranded running runs and right start on base. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going to the Braves. I want to run the Phillies. I want to run tie base with English German. And that's the end of the day. English German. We're going to the ninth and final English German. It's the Braves turn the red. Let's do the Braves. New York turn the red top of the 9. The 3 Braves plays the red top of the 9. The Ozzy Osbourne, Drake Baldwin, and Sean Murphy. Here we go, yo. Coming out the pitch for your Philly. Our closer, Jehona Durway. Number 59, Jehona Durway. AKA Mr. Dracula's coming out here. Lights out, y'all. Lights the freak out, yo. Lights out, yo. I knew Facebook was. He said it because the season was weak. I knew you were gonna. I knew you would say that, Elvis. Mhm. Yeah, say it's Jay Horner during days. I got his name. Got his name right. Jay Horner. Jay Horner. There is. See, I got it right now. A big change for the Phillies. So the 10 races of pitcher night kind of pitch for the Phillies to be Jay Holder, Durbin. So we got obviously Osby's coming back for the Braves. The Braves play the Braves. They're out top 9. Here we go. They got Marsh and playing and playing the games in left field. And then Braves stuff in second base. So Jay Holder got a pitch getting over Osby ready for it. Run that catch goes to strike 1. And Jay Holder got another pitch getting over Osby ready for it. Run that catch goes to balls 1-1. And Jay Holder got another pitch going to be Ozzy ready for it. You swing that one goes right to the stands. That's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. That shit is right to it. Yo, that's funny. The one you came with that one for me. That's a good. That's a good one. I know. Yeah, that's a good one. And Jay Holder got another pitch going to be Ozzy ready for it. Right now, catch goes to 1-2, the 2 and 2. Just to make sure my name plus me too, you put together like, oh, now I thought you were talking about Meow. The Meow's the one I was thinking from Team Rocket, that one. The Mewtwo is the one that was in that one Pokemon movie where, yeah, the one that Meowth kind of like evolves into. And Jay Luna, I got another pitch gonna be Ozzy Rainbow. Swinging the miss, now strike 3, and Ozzy Osbourne's down. First strikeout for Jay Luna during 1K. Let's go into extra innings like I was saying. Then we know what to do like they do. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we had Drake Bowman connects to bat for the Braves. The Braves fans on base. 1-0, top of the night. Here we go. And Jay Horner got a pitch gonna bring Drake ready for a runner catch those balls 1-0. And Jay Horner got a pitch for you, Drake ready for it. You swing that's a 5 balls 1-1. Spanish pitch on the top. I'm thinking of Jay Horner doing the one who's pitching with Phillies. Like, that's his type of music, man. And Jay Horner got another pitch gonna bring Drake ready for it. Runner catch those balls 2, the 2-1. I know, so yeah, that was Elvis. That was Elvis, Slim Fat Boy QB. Yeah, Elvis was the one who mentioned that this game might go to extra innings, so yeah, he mentioned it. And Jay Hooner doing another pitch when Drake ready for it. Run that catch go, does a roll 3, is a 3-1. And Jay Hooner doing another pitch for you, Drake ready for it. And Drake Bowman flies out to left field, Brandon Rush at foul territory, and Drake Bowman's out. Even though we might get this last stop, but then we have to go next year just to try to win the game. So, but I'm okay with that. Go next year to win the game. So, you just have to put a ghost runner on second base, start the 10th inning, and then yeah, pretty much you have to do that. So, we had no choice of who's to block today. Good thing today's stream was peaceful. Thank God. So, that's a good thing. We don't have to worry too much. I was expecting like Braves fans to come in there and start saying some shit, but I guess they ain't really got much to say tonight. They ain't coming in tonight. So first up Tuesdays for the Braves. So Jake Burnley will pitch in for Sean Murphy. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we got Jake Burnley coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves plays on base. 2 hours, top of the night. Here we go. Jake Hooner doing the pitch gonna bring Jake ready for a runner catch goes balls 1-0. And Jay Hooner got another pitch gonna doing another pitch for Jake ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1-1-1. And Jay Holder doing the pitch going for you. Jay, get ready for it. You swing it down as the power balls 1 and 2. I'm gonna step up my beard to shots. Also, what's gonna be? You gonna go? You gonna take shots? Hey, I was trying to go for them shots. Everybody, shots. That's the little John song. When you say that shots, you. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna pitch for Jake, the Ray Boy. And Jake Foley asked for time on you. Jake Foley arrived in the battle to the base one. And Jake Foley doing another pitch for Jake, the Ray Boy. Right, they kept to go that strike three. And Jake Foley's out. Second strikeout for Jay Hula during 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So we going into extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. As Elvis predicted again. As predicted, that was the 2 predictions in the game. He predicted somebody's going to hit a home run. That Rustin was now predicting going to extra innings. So 3 outs for the Braves, y'all. We going to extra. Well, we're not going to extra innings yet, y'all. That's 3 outs for the Braves. So it's going. The Phillies have won. The Braves have won. The Phillies have won. Topics we can win, gentlemen. And we're going to. So and then we're going to come up. Man, I can't say the thing to say again, yo. So it's going. The Braves have won. The Phillies have won. Topics we can win, gentlemen. We're moving on to the night. We're moving on to the bottom of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies will return to the bat at the bottom of the night. And the 3 Phillies to the bat at the bottom of the night will be Bryce Harper, JT Real, and Alabama. Bryce Harper was 0 for 3 with strikeout. JT Real was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And Alabama was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. All right, y'all. We're going to the bottom of the night, y'all. Let's see if the Phillies can do something here. Yeah, so my bad, but I was saying, yo, you gotta go to the bottom of the night, but I'll skip the egg like I'm crazy, yo. Yeah, call it what you make, call it what it is, but... Alright, y'all, it's time for the Phillies to get some runs on here. If they don't score in this bottom of the night, then we go to extra innings after this. By the time the building is lighting up green, and the water's been lighting up green for it. Got the freaking Eagles fight next Thursday. Yeah, you like that top of that building for a reason. Next Thursday, Saturday's gonna be nuts. Yeah, because you know what that's gonna be. You know, I'm not getting paid for this. You know, what YouTube does kind of pay me for the videos and stuff, but you know, hey, I don't get paid, but it was it is, you know. So big change for the Braves. So then we start pitching tonight because the pitch for the Braves we Hill and Grace here. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had 2 out MVP. Bryce over the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs, bottom night. Here we go. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. And the Grace is got a pitch. Going to be Bryce ready for his swing. That's the bottom on 1. And the Grace is got another pitch. Going to be Bryce ready for 1. And Bryce Harper lines out to the left field and drinks in home and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you over 4 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. looking next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the night. Here we go. Yeah, Slim Fat Boy QB is funny. It is cool though. Since he's one of my viewers that watch my videos and he comments on it on my shorts and stuff. Since he didn't want to do that, it's good his first time coming to stream though. And Grace is gonna pitch with JT Rayboard. And JT really grounds out to the third base and not to Edward Jr. and to the first base and battles in time. JT is out. JT really over 4 with your third strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Alabama next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the night. Here we go. Iglesias got a pitch in there for Alec waiting for it. He swing it down with the 5-0's 0-1. Matt Strong's gonna be pitching in the 10th. He's pitching in the 10th inning. Oh Yeah. And Grace is going to face going for you. Look away for it. You swing it out, one goes right to the stands, and that's a 5-0 zone 2. And Grace is going to face going for you. Look away for it. You swing it out, is another 5-0 still on 2. Yeah, you called it Elvis Stacks anything, so you called it, so. And the Grace is going to face going for you. Look away for it. Riding catch goes, the Bulls 1 and 2. No, it was no Slim Fatboy Kiwi. What Elvis is trying to say? Elvis is saying is he's trying to say you're cool. Like he's saying it with the C. You know, he's saying that you're a cool person. That's what he means. And this is another fish gonna be allegory for it. The other one strikes on the fountain. The other one was the other one you overboard with your third strikeout. And that's 3-0 to the Phillies. So we're going in extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. So the score is the Braves have 1-1. The Phillies have 1-1. Tiebreakers again, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 10th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turning the bat. Let's see what the Braves going to do with the turn the bat at the top of the 10th. And the Green Bay Braves are at the top of the 10th with Michael Harris the second, Nacho Alvarez Jr., and Rodney Virgin. The extra innings, though. Because I'm at the coolest podcast, all I said. And we're going to extra innings, just like Elvin said. Game ain't over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Game ain't over yet. We're going to extras. We got to win extras. And, this one, that's innings, but the first get out of too great or too bad. You don't know what can happen, so. Never again with the Phillies that played this season. They never went to extra innings ever. So this is gonna be. I don't think they ever went to this game. I don't remember. So. This is always in here in Philadelphia. She's going places for him. Well, I mean, if you say legend though, but. They go start the inning on second base for the Braves. Coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris second, coming back for the Braves. Got one play player second base, 0 outs, top of 10. Here we go. So big change for the Phillies. So they're going to do it. He's done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Phillies. Matt Strong. So Matt Strong got a pitch. Going to bring Michael away from where you swing. That's the power on 1. It's Stormy time, yo. And Matt Strong got a pitch. Going to bring Michael away from it. Right now, catch goes. The ball's 1-1. And Matt Strong going to pitch. Going to bring Michael away from it. And Michael Harris the second lines out to the first base and Bryce Harper. And Michael Harris the second is out. That's our first baseman, Bryce Harper. Yeah, diving for baseballs and stuff. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we had Nacho Alvarez Jr. connects the bat for the Braves. We got one-way pair on second base. 1-0, top of the 10th. Here we go. Matt Storm with a pitch for Nacho Alvarez. He's swinging down with the 5-0-1. And Matt Storm with a pitch for Nacho Alvarez. Right now, catcher goes, rolls 1-1. And Matt Storm with a pitch for Nacho Alvarez. Right now, catcher goes to strike 2 is 1-2. And Maxwell with the pitch going to Nacho Alvarez. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. as for Tamayo. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. give up the 6 more baseballs. And they win shots of Bears for the house. Hey, I was going to take the Bears and the shots to the house. You. And Maxwell with the pitch going to Nacho Alvarez. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. And Matt Strong with the pitch going to bring down to the Rainbow. Oh, it's a hand turn. It's the and you swing it that one, that's another 5 balls, still 1-2. And Matt Strong with the pitch going to go you not to the Rainbow. Well, this is bad. It's really that goes right into the grass. That's a single. Nacho Alvarez Jr. raised the first base for the Braves. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. single on one drive. On one drive to the right field, Nick Castellanos. And the Braves scored a run, so scored another run. So scored. The Braves had 2 runs. The Phillies had 1 run. And the Braves get the second run scored at the top of the 10th thanks to Jake Hurley. Now it's 2-1 Braves. Hey. Just fucking right. That's how we gonna start the 10th inning, let the Braves go and run. What the hell? That just makes everything just wrong as hell. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Vernon Virgin next to the Braves with 1 way playing first base. Without top of the 10th, here we go. Master with the pitch with the great boy. And Vernon Virgin flies out to left field. Vernon Virgin down. Coming next to the bat for the Braves, we have Jorgensen Propane next to the bat for the Braves at 1 way playing first base. 2 outs, top of the 10th, here we go. Master with the pitch with Jorgensen, running catch goes, strike 1-1. And Master with the pitch with Jorgensen, great boy. Jorgensen Propane flies out to the right field, Nick Castellanos. Jorgensen Propane is out. And that's 3 runs for the Braves. So let's go. The Braves had 2 runs. The Phillies had 1 run. And we went on to the bottom of the 10th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies do the turn the bat at the bottom of the 10th. The 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 10th. Nick Castellanos, Harrison Battles, and Bryson Stott. Nick Castellanos 0 for 3 with strikeout. Harrison Battles 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And Bryson Stott got walked. I agree with you, saying Fat Boy Kiwi. Yeah, it's the bullpen moves because they always mess. It's always like somebody always messes up. And then they always said, I believe it was What can go? Right? Oh wait, he said hi Keisha. So okay, so we are we'll start the inning on second base for the Phillies. So big change for the Braves. So the recent Braves is done pitching for the night. Gonna pitch for the Braves will be Hunter Stratton. Enjoy your call the game also. Okay, thank you, Keisha. And coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Nick Castillo looking at the Phillies. So we had one pretty player on second base. 0 outs, bottom of the 10. Here we go. And Hunter standing on the pitch, and then boy Castillo's way boy. And Nick Castillo got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies have Nick Castillo on first base, Adam Boone on second base. Oh, here comes Vatos in the train set coming out. Nick got hit really good with that baseball. Oh. Vatos, let me go over here. That gotta hurt. I knew that gotta hurt. Damn, Nick, you felt that. You felt that. We got an injury delay, y'all. Nick Castellanos got hit in the arm got hit in the head with a baseball, y'all. Hunter Stanton, you got an injury, Nick Castellanos, y'all. Really? You just full of shit for that one. That's nothing to laugh about, though. Slim Fat Boy Jimmy, don't laugh at that. Don't if you laugh at that Nick Castellanos getting hit with a baseball, something's definitely wrong with you. Then don't laugh at that. Another rapper here comes some ones and we should be looking. It wasn't in the head though. It was in the head though. Because there's a coming next to bat with the Phillies. You got Harrison Valley next to bat with the Phillies. You got Penny Bears on first base and second base. 0 outs, bottom of the 10th. Here we go. On the strength, you got the pitcher Harrison Gray Bourne. Running catch goes Rose Willow. And Hunter strengthen gonna pitch gonna bring Harrison Gray Bourne. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. Okay, well, you better well, I know what you laughing at, though. And all that straight take another pitch for you Harrison Gray Bourne. Swing it down with a 5 balls of 1 and 2. I don't know what you were right there. You better well, like you laughing at something, so. And Hunter straight take another pitch for Harrison Gray Bourne. And Harrison Valley and swinging the miss and that strike there. Harrison Valley's out. Harrison Valley, you 0 for 4 with your third strikeout. Well, when we said the trolls ain't coming in, here we go. We're not gonna call you that. We're not gonna call you that, So Fat Boy, we're not gonna call you that. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock next to bat. The Phillies got Penny Bears on first and second base. 1 out, bottom of the 10. Here we go. On the straight to the pitch, and the rain stock. The Ray Boy running catch goes. Strike 1 on 1. ain't talking about the Atlanta Braves. He ain't talking about you. So bad with Kiwi. And Hunter straight together, basically, he started the Raven. He swinging down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bryson Stott hits the first base for the Phillies. And Bryson got a hit, he's going on. And Bryson Stott singles on a fly ball to the right field, running Cooley Jr. And out of ball with base to third base, and Nick Castellanos at second base. So the Phillies have Bryson Stott on first base, Nick Castellanos on second base, and out of ball on third base. And bases loaded for the Phillies, yo. We got a bases loaded situation, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen here, yo. So we got Pete Johnson, we got Ryan Snicker coming to the mound to talk to on the strength, and Danny Good. He's taking about the game. Pitching change for the Braves. What do you mean by the Edwards I'm loaded to? What do you mean, Edwards? He said, you're going to say I'm drunk, though. You didn't say I'm loaded, though, because, you know. Well, Edwards is drunk, yo. I mean, somebody going to have to take him, going to take Edwards home. Well, I hope he's not drunk, too, because then that would be just kind of a bad situation right there. Yes, fat boy QB. I always gets drunk some nights and then he be saying a bunch of crazy stuff. Man, it's time for Brandon Marsh to come on that mount, come onto the plate, and Brandon Marsh can either hit a single and then can score at a boom and just tie the game at 2, or Brandon Marsh can hit the ball out the park and score some runs, because that's 3, right? So then you do that, then that'll be 3-1. Plus, and then himself, that'll be making 4-1. That'll make it 4-2. And then the Phillies would have 4 runs, and that'll make it 4-2. And then it'll be like, oh yeah, the Braves can't get us back for that. Yeah, Austin Crew was good. It's Star Wars 99. It's Will Snacks. It's King James 76. It's Mike Brady, and also Elvis P. Harrison. So pitch change for the Braves. So 100 straight. This is the pitcher like the pitcher the Braves be doing. Dolly. So coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we got Brandon Marshall next to bat with the Phillies. Basing over the Phillies. One out, bottom of the 10. Here we go. Dylan, Dolly got the base in there for you. Morris Green for running catch goes the ball with them. And Dylan Dolly got the base in there for you. Morris Green for a swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 1-1. And Dylan Dolly got the base for you. Morris Green for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. They just saw the Leprechaun once catch him, get to the goal. Oh my God, I was seeing Leprechauns all on. Drunk it out was starting to see things, yo. And Dylan Dolly on the pitch getting for you. Morris Green for it. Yeah, I'm about to warm up. If you're going to love it, and we might need I don't know how. And so that was the Bibles 1-2. And then the other pitch for Morris Green for it. And running catch goes on strike 3, and Brandon Marsh down. Brandon Marsh, 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. I know you laughed at. I know some fat boy kid when you laughed at Elvis being drunk as hell. I know it's hilarious. So coming in next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got basically over the Phillies, 2 outs, bottom of the 10. Here we go. And then down the other pitch for Trey Gray, swing that goes right to the stands, and that's a 5-0 1. It's like 11 o'clock, get back on the serum. Not you. See, ever since really like losing the young. Tell you when I was get drunk, he acts like this. You gotta come to more streams on Slim Pepper and Kiwi. You gotta come to more streams and you see when Evans is sober, he's fine, he's not talking crazy. When he's drunk, he says a bunch of crazy stuff. Now you don't want Evans to say anything sexual in the street in the chat, because then then it really that's when Evans goes too far. Yeah, because when Evans gets drunk to the point, when he ever says stuff that's sexual, like because he's gonna be drunk and stuff, then it was like then it would be like you gotta move on his comment, because then he's going like doing too much on that one. And then I got another fish can drink ready for it. I'm about to say this, yo. I'm about to get real excited, yo. I'm about to say this. We're going to go to the that's the single trade to the race. The first race for the bill trade single level to the right field. And the Phillies, and Trey Turner walked it off. Trey Turner walked it off in the bottom of the 10. Yo, we won the game, yo. Trey Turner walked it off. Walk it off one, yo. We walked it off. Yeah, so the score is the final score is the Phillies got 3 runs, the Braves got 2 runs. The final score is 3-2. Phillies win. We walked that off. Trey Turner walked that shit off. So the final score is 3-2. Phillies win in the 10 extra innings. So the Phillies will be won 79 and 57 this season. The Braves advanced to 61 and 75 in the season. The Phillies get the 79 win. The Braves get the 75 loss, and yeah. And the Phillies are up to 3-0 in the series, y'all. We won 3 games out of this series, y'all. We might sweep the freaking Braves tomorrow, y'all. We might sweep their behinds. Hello, y'all. One more game. If we win tomorrow, we sweep the freaking Braves. And I'm gonna let every Brave fan know this right now. You want to get swept tomorrow, so the Bulls are coming out. So if you don't win tomorrow, you got your last chance to win the last and fourth and final game. If you don't win tomorrow, you're done. You're done. Cause then I'm just gonna say that you're done. So tomorrow it's gonna be going for the sweep. So you're done. Cause we can beat the Braves. The Braves can't do shit. I know Braves fans are looking stupid right now. They look at dumb as hell. Like, y'all can't beat the Phillies in Philadelphia. Y'all couldn't beat us on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. And you won't be able to beat us on Sunday Night Baseball tomorrow night at 7:10. If you lose that game on national television or ESPN, if you lose that one, it's over for you. And the Phillies fans wake up Monday morning feel like you swept the Braves in all 4 games. Oh, that would be a Monday morning wake up. Be like on a day off on Labor Day. Be like, oh yeah, we beat the Braves in all 4 games. Literally. We just beat our 4th place team. We beat our rival. Our rival is number 4 in the national standing. So, and I'm gonna say this right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the Phillies are still number 1 in the National League at 79 and 57 this season. 5 games up from the Braves. 2,500 baseball. The Braves are still number 4 in the division. So, still number 4 in the league in our division. So. They ain't shit, so you know. And that everybody should give the freaking Phillies some damn respect right now. Cause we're the best team in baseball right now. We're better than anybody in our division. So I don't hear Braves fans saying, oh, but the Phillies never go back, never gonna win another World Series trophy. Like shut that up. Cause we better than you in the regular season, so yeah, this is straight to the 7th career walk-off third with the Phillies, so it's like I'm gonna say this, like you can't be in the regular season. Then I know you talk about the postseason and saying all that stuff is crazy. Oh, there go John Johnson too. I didn't see him. There he was right there. Yeah, so I know what Braves fans gonna say. Well, Phillies, you gotta try to win another one. You gotta try to win another World Series trophy and get a ring. I know Braves fans gonna bring up the World Series rings and all that shit because they say like if you can't win a World Series title, winning the regular season game don't mean nothing if the Phillies can do that. So I know they're gonna say all that. Yeah, but then you know how I'm saying this, guys. So, but like I want to say this, yo. And now let's sing the song, yo. There's a lot to be learned. Get your hand in the clouds. There's a lot to be learned. So look around. Once there was a silly old man. Thought he moved her rubber tree plant. Anyone knows ain't it? Can't move a rubber tree plant, but he is house. He is house. He is high and roll pie in the style. So when you start to feel, instead of letting go, just remember that it, woo, once there goes another rubber tree, once there goes another rubber tree, once there goes another rubber tree. But let's go on the hunt for Red October. And I'm gonna say shout out to Start Now I'm gonna stream, shout out to Elvis Fiat on the stream, shout out to Slim Fat Boy Kiwi on the stream, and yeah, so guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus Atlanta Braves for game number 4 of the 4-game series tomorrow night tomorrow night at 7:10 p.m. Right to change, guys. And guess what? Tomorrow night, the Phillies gonna be on national television tomorrow night on ESPN. So Sunday Night Baseball, y'all, ESPN prime time. We on prime time tomorrow. We on national television prime time, y'all. ESPN. So you already know the ESPN. The ESPN. Announcers gonna be talking some of this stuff about the Phillies. You know how that goes. And they'll mic up one of the Phillies players and stuff. So that's gonna be a good one. Yeah. So that's gonna be one of those things, y'all. So yeah. And let's get into the picture matches for tomorrow night's game, guys. So y'all can know about that too. Yeah. So so we can know about that too. So that way we can get all that. I like the way I was saying that the Braves are our BITC agents. The Braves are like a freaking female, and we're the males, and they're like our little BITC agents, like Yeah, so that's like. Like I said right here, Boston was 3-2 Phillies with extra innings. And Dallas up. Atlanta Braves for the Phillies and Dallas Cowboys for the Eagles. Yep. Anyway, the Cowboys gonna be out the ATC just week 1. So, and then we play the Cowboys again later in the season in the season too with the Eagles as well when we go to Dallas and shit for part about one of our Kelly Green games. So technically, yeah, the second Kelly Green game. So out of the 3, so that's gonna be 2,000. We're gonna be playing without BITCH the Cowboys twice this season. So it's gonna be like respect the Cowboys in Philadelphia. That's gonna be great because then and then in week 1, and then we go down to Dallas, Texas, and beat out the Cowboys again, and then in their stadium. That'll be funny right then. And then they'll be like, oh, I'll be like, that part. Nice to see you again. We saw you in week 1. When you came to Philadelphia. Oh, this is the week. Now we come to Texas to play y'all again. Do you want to lose again that first guy? Because this is the Kelly Green game. We got the Kelly Green jersey on. We always win a football game in these jerseys. So, they got like the good luck jersey. So, yeah, so I'm like, yep, so, stuff like that, Oh, I tell you the picture matches for tomorrow night's game. Hold on, wait a minute. I forgot to tell y'all that. Let me tell you that before we have a little, at the conversation, chit chat kind of thing. Let me tell you about that one. So the pitching matches for tomorrow night game, we got Jesus Cesaro going up against So we got Hayes Dollar going against Hurston Waldron. Yeah, so we got Hayes Dollar going against Hurston Waldron. So Hayes Dollar is 12-6 on the season with 175 strikeouts and a 4.23 ERA. And Hurston Waldron is 4-0 on the season with 24 strikeouts and .90 ERA. Oh my God, the Phillies about to get beat up by a pitcher who is 4-0. Hurston Waldron is 4-0 in the season. Haven't lost a game. Oh, the Phillies got to knock him around. Cause the last time the Phillies did against a pitcher who was 2-0, it was like, damn, we got to make them. That was like hard to deal with. So now we're dealing with another pitcher who's like got a perfect record, who never lost a game. So and that means tomorrow we got to go belt to ASS on Hurston Waldron. We got to go belt to ASS on him. Because, he ain't getting his fifth win. Oh, hell no. He's not going to keep going with the perfect record. Oh, hell no. He going to get his first loss against the freaking Phillies tomorrow. He going to get that tomorrow night. He ain't getting it. He ain't going to have a perfect record. Oh, hell no. All right, guys. Here's the part of the stream that we do. After the game, we do post-game chit-chat session. Post-game chit-chat session. Post-game chit-chat session. Here we go. So we can talk about anything, and everybody gets to talk about anything they want to talk about. So, we got Edward up in here. I don't know if Slim, Fat Boy, Kiwi is still in here, but we do the post-game chit-chat session. We can talk about anything, so, stuff like that. So, yeah, so you're supposed to have that, that. So, if you really want to talk about anything, we can. We know right now, y'all, Elvis is drunk as hell, and yeah, he's drunk as hell right now, so Elvis is not like in his right frame of mind right now. Yeah, so yeah. I always do this. I'm doing this chit chat because they're always the fun part. We got 12 likes in the stream, guys. Yeah. I think the leprechaun is from the way. You think so? Leprechaun is cool. That shit is good. This is funny. Oh my god. That was just talking crazy, yo. What is you reading? Listen, what are you talking about, Elvis? What are you talking about? Elvis is going nuts, yo. Elvis is not in the right frame of mind, yo. Yeah, Slim Fat Boy Chubby, you need to come to the stream tomorrow night. I'm doing at 7:10. So you come to the stream tomorrow night at 7:10. It's the final game with the 4-game set with the Phillies and Braves. You gotta come to that one. Then we start a new series next week soon. Yeah, so you wanna come to the one tomorrow? Let's not drunk. Should I look? Keisha driving to the club. She's a girl. Yeah, I think let Keisha drive, man. Keisha should be the designated driver. Keisha should be driving because Keisha should not be drunk. You know, let Keisha drive. You're not in the right frame of mind to drive the car. You're not in the right frame of mind to drive. You're too intoxicated right now. You're too intoxicated right now to be driving anyway. We said we had like to play chicken with big trucks though. What the hell? I wouldn't this one man doing that. They like Darcy on her. But Darcy is just in the right steps. She ain't overdoing it. She ain't overstepping. Love how Davis Tobias. He says hello. What the well, hello, Olympic Tobias. You don't want to see how Darcy really dresses. If he's skin tone, if you don't want to see how she really dresses. Mm-mm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's you can't see. Damn, Darcy, you got bad eyes. Girl. Yeah, Darcy cannot see the shape of life. And I wonder why. Darcy is great because he likes that. Oh my god. I ain't taking this foot. Oh my god, Elvis. Ooh. Uh, ooh, what the um, respect is coming down. Ooh, head's gonna be like, what the hell? Um, He also loves female Pokemon. He told me, oh, man. Um, you left him better, but you, yeah, she left him better, but you ever. He wants to come and put up and to get out, eat and drink and dance. Well, if you got to eat on, have a good time with Keisha, man. Have a nice Saturday night, man. Enjoy the night, man. And you and your girl needs it anyway. Cause y'all live together and stuff. You need time to go out on dates and stuff. Y'all need that time anyway. Y'all gonna need it anyway. I just want to let y'all know one. Oh yeah, there's one thing that you don't know about me, Slim Fat Boy TV. Well, there's one thing you don't know about me. Elvis knows this. So, and and I'm gonna tell you this, Slim Fat Boy TV. There's one thing you don't know about me, and I think Elvis knows this. Wish that knows this. Star Wars knows this. But I'm gonna tell you anyway, since you're new to the stream and stuff. I'm gonna let you know this, since you don't know that about me. So, yeah, should I tell him Elvis, should I tell somebody chubby with my sexuality is, so he can know, like, that, I'm just not just a regular, like, straight girl. I'm definitely gonna tell him, so I'm gonna tell you right now. So, Slim Fat Boy TV, I'm not just a regular type of girl, so, I mean, I used to be a straight girl who like men and stuff, but now I'm not straight anymore, so now I date females now, so I came out as, I think it was December 10th of 2024, I came out as, lesbian, so now my friend Naomi from my date program, I'm dating her now because she's a transgender female, because, so pretty much I'm part of the LGBT community, aka L for lesbian, and so is my girlfriend Naomi, she's a lesbian too, which is a trans, and I'm going to explain the reason behind that. So my girlfriend Naomi is a transgender female who was born in male. Her birth name was named Chris Russo. Now she turns over. Now she's name is Naomi McCarthy. So she's a transgender female, and she is the best love of my life. And yeah, and so I don't like men in general. Men make my skin crawl and stuff. So every time I be around my girlfriend Naomi, I get all happy and excited and stuff being around her. So. We just spend a great summer together with each other and, hang with our friends and doing fun stuff at the program. Went on the second day with us. So we went on the second day. Our first day was August 12th. Yeah, that was the premiere when season 2 of Doctor Who was coming on with the 59 to be. We went on the first day to the mall. We went to the mall. Parents were with us. They did the whole day with their own thing. We had a good first day. Second day, July 19th, we went to the movies. And we had our first kiss on the second day after we watched the Jurassic Rebirth movie. And we went out the movie theater. We had our first kiss ever. And we kissed me twice. Hello. First time I kissed a transgender female ever in my lifetime, so knocked off that list to kiss the female off the list, so. And also, too, February TV, me and Naomi just celebrated our 1 year anniversary on July 9th, so 1 year of us dating, so shout out to us, made it to 1 year, so yeah, so, and, stuff like that. And let's see what else. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see, yeah, stuff like that. Let's see what else. Well, you didn't know because I didn't talk about it that much anyway. You don't know, so you didn't know about it because you weren't in the stream. So Slim Fat Boy thing, but you weren't in the stream, so you were never in the stream, so you didn't know about it because you never came to the stream zone. So this is your first time coming to the streams. You didn't know that already. You did not know that because you were never in the live stream, so you didn't know about it. So you didn't know about it. So just saying you didn't know that already. So you weren't even in the live stream. So you can't say you already knew because you weren't even in the live stream. So the only reason why I'm saying it to you because you weren't never in the live stream because your name never came up. You just commented on my videos today, so you weren't in the live streams before. So you never came to the live stream. So how can you say you already knew? Yeah. So you didn't know too much because you weren't in the stream. So you did. So you know. So you can't say you always in the streams because you know what to see your comments and forward. So yeah. So you know. Yeah, the reason why I tell you that because you never came to the streams before, so it's like your first time. So yeah. So just you know. Yeah, so just let you know that. So I'm telling you that now, so you didn't know that, and you know stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell you also too, Sim, if everyone hear me, I'm also a Doctor Who's fan, so I watch Doctor Who and stuff. And me and my girl, we just finished watching. Finished all the season. We finished the first Doctor era, and then we started the second Doctor era. With Patrick Jordan, we finished the first Doctor era with Harvings, and now we started the second era. So we started the second Doctor's era with Patrick Jordan. I just finished watching Doctor Who series 1 with the ninth Doctor with Chris Stapleton. Now I'm watching series 2 with the 10th Doctor, which is David Tennant. So I watched all the season with series 1, and I watched the Christmas special when the ninth Doctor regenerated the 10th Doctor. Now I'm watching series 2, and I only watched the first episode, which is the new Earth, and I just watched that. I just watched the second episode today, which is called The Tooth and Claw. So now next time I'm gonna watch the third episode, which is going to be on the school reunion episode. So I'm really getting into the whole. My girlfriend got me into the whole Doctor Who thing. So and that's why if you don't know what Doctor Who is, it's a British TV show that was been around since 1963. So it's a popular show, and it has like about 15 doctors for it. So it's a good show. So if you want to get into Doctor Who, you gotta start with the classic Doctor Who. You gotta start with the first Doctor. And if you don't start with the first Doctor, I recommend that y'all start watching the Unearthly Child story, first before you watch the the story about the dead planet with the dogs and stuff. So that way you can see how William Hartnell's doctor and Robert and Ian and Susan all kind of met and stuff. So you kind of can know that story. So if you want to get into it, then you can go to TV and watch the rest of the first Doctor's stories and stuff. And there's some stories are not there that you have to look up and stuff and watch them in the archives. That's a whole thing searching for it. So just so if you want to get into it. So it's a pretty good series. So the classic Doctor Who goes from the first Doctor all the way to the seventh Doctor. And then, the eighth Doctor, you gotta get all the tapes for that. And then you gotta get all the tapes, all the jobs for the fourth Doctor before you get into the ninth Doctor. If you want to get into the ninth Doctor, you gotta get the DVDs. That's the new Doctor Who. That's the modern Doctor Who with 05 to present. So, yeah, you gotta get DVDs for that because that's the one where they bring the show back and stuff. So if you want to get into that, you start with the classics first and then work your way up until you get to the modern ones. And then if you want to see the last Doctor's season with the 15 Doctor season 1 and 2, you gotta have Disney Plus to watch that. Or you can get DVDs now because all the DVDs are out now since the season 2 is done. You can do that way, so that way you don't have to sign up for Disney Plus, so you can save you some money and get the DVDs. Yeah, you can get the DVDs for every Doctor's era, so you can watch them, so you can understand everything. So that just kind of helps you out if you don't want to be out there. And also, you can search up on YouTube the classic Doctor Who YouTube channel. It has all the classic Doctor Who episodes for every Doctor's era up on the YouTube. So you want to watch it that way, you can. And then stuff like that. So you have all of them up there. So and then we can watch them and stuff. So make that easier for everybody. So yeah, Doctor Who is a British TV show. You have to look it up. Yeah, it's a British TV show. Yeah. It's a show that's made in the UK, so they made the show in the UK, and then it's like they made the show international because they made it in the UK for everybody in London to watch, and then they made it international when they brought the show over they made the show over to America, so now we American people can watch Doctor Who on like Disney Plus and stuff, and then on TV and everything. So they made that possible thing. So yeah, so that's kind of interesting thing. So. Yeah, so yeah, you definitely gotta check that out. You will get into it. Gotta do it. What's behind me that I have some ways to get that. My girlfriend got me with all the Doctor Who action figures. So you know that has each of the doctors there. It's from first Doctor all the way to 11th Doctor. So I'm going to the next Doctor action figures I'm going to get is going to be the 12th Doctor, the 13th Doctor, the 14th Doctor, and then try to get the 15th Doctor and stuff soon. But I'm gonna just so I can add it to the collection so I have all the doctors and stuff soon. Yeah. Yeah, Tobias can drink too. He's great. Oh my god, that is just crazy. Yeah, they got them. Keisha got a leak. They put she drives fast. But that's the girlfriend for you, Elvis. Yeah, so. The 2K26 will come out to like April 5th, to like September 5th. It don't come out. It didn't come out yet soon. That's just the early access code if anybody gets that. But the actual 2K game doesn't come out till like the 5th though. Because, the people who got the early access, they be able to. I would say right here, I have other shots of it. Everybody should get drunk at least once a week. Nah, that's not me. That was only day. I don't drink, so I ain't got insurance on this. If I drive drink, oh my god. That was what he told you? Good God.